Hi, this is Anita with Workflow Grow, bringing you Express Desk Stretch. And our focus continues to be on getting better sleep, because sleep is important to doing anything well, whether it's work or family or fun or really anything. And last week, our focus was on things that you can do first thing in the morning to tee you up for a good night's sleep. This week's focus is going to be on things that you can do during the day, in the middle of the day, that will help you to get better sleep. So I've got 4 tips for you, and my email goes into more detail. But number 1 is to keep naps short. So if you take an afternoon nap, try to keep it no more than 20 to 30 minutes. Otherwise, you will cycle into a deeper sleep and it's going to be harder to get up. You're going to feel groggy, and it's hard to be productive and efficient and effective when you're groggy. Number 2 is to stop caffeine intake by about 4 o'clock. So caffeine blocks adenosine, which is a neurotransmitter, and that's what makes you feel sleepy. And by this time of the day, you want that adenosine production to be increasing so that you feel the pressure to go to sleep when it's time to go to sleep. Number 3 is to catch the sunset, even just for a few minutes, ideally catching it outside versus through a window. The yellow and the orange hues of a setting sun send a signal to your brain to start stimulating melatonin. And melatonin is the hormone that helps you to fall asleep. And then number 4, ideally complete any exercise at least 4 to 5 hours before your standard bedtime. Exercise is great really anytime, but ideally you want to not exercise right before you go to bed, because that gets you all jacked up. And I go into more information and detail about that in my email. So this week's Express Desk Stretch is helpful to do any time of the day. You could certainly start your day with this, but it's designed specifically to wind down your workday so that you can start ultimately getting prepared to fall asleep in 4 to 5 hours later. So let's get started with that. Our stretches today, as our theme is ground down to wind down, these are all different grounding poses in the practice of yoga. And they just really help you to get settled. And which is what you want to do. You want to start getting settled as you wind down your workday so that you can ease into your evening and set yourself up for good sleep. All right, as always, we will start with some sun salutations. So big inhale up, reach your fingertips up towards the ceiling, take your gaze up towards the ceiling, and forward fold. Exhale down. Halfway lift, draw your shoulder blades in towards your spine, forward fold, exhale, and come back up to standing. We'll do that 2 more times. Forward fold, exhale down. Halfway lift, connect to your breath, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. And extended mountain. And 1 more time, forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. And extended mountain. All right, first, so we're going to just start with your toes turned out to the side. Reach your arms up like a big star, like a star in the sky, because you're getting your body ready to see the stars in the sky. And then hug everything in and squat down, and then reach your fingers up. Take your gaze up, inhale up, exhale, come down. You should feel some nice opening in your hips and your lower back. Inhale up, exhale down. 2 more times. Inhale up, exhale down. This is actually not really a yoga pose, but I like it for grounding. Inhale up and exhale down. Okay, so starting with one of our grounding poses, now that you've gotten your blood flowing a little bit. So this is called triangle, and you can do triangle in a variety of different ways. I'm going to demonstrate how you can use a chair or a desk. Or your leg. So triangle, you want to turn your right toes towards the right, and your left toes are facing about 3 o'clock. Reach your arms out towards the side. So really actively reach your fingertips away from each other, like someone's playing tug of war with your body. Now reach your arm over towards the right, and you can bring it down to the seat of a chair, just like I've done right here. You could do the same thing by putting your hand on a desk if you have your desk there. So like here's my desk. So I can do a triangle this way. Again, on the chair. Or you can bring your hand down towards your shin or your ankle, or even if you have a block, you can put your hand on the block and stack your shoulders. So stack your shoulder joints and reach your fingertips up towards the ceiling. And connect to your breath. As you inhale, lengthen, reach a little bit higher. As you exhale, turn your heart more up towards the ceiling. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. Lengthen, exhale, twist. And slowly come back up to standing. So in between, we'll do it on the other side here in a moment, is take a wide-legged forward fold. So your feet are a little bit more than shoulder width apart, and fold over your legs and take a bind on your ankles or your toes or your calves, and keep softness in your knees and gently pull your torso towards your thighs. We want definitely a bend in your knees that keeps you in your muscles. If you straighten out your knees, then you're in your joints, and that's not good. You don't want to be in your joints. You want to be in your muscles. That's what we want to see. One more inhale and exhale. And roll up to standing. And now we'll take triangle on the left side. So I'm going to move my chair over here and I'll demonstrate the utilization of a chair. So your left toes are facing towards the left, and your right toes are facing at about 3 o'clock. And reach your arms out towards the sides. Again, actively reaching your fingertips away from each other. Lean your body over your left leg and bring your hand down to your shin or your chair or a desk. And connect to your breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Stay here for a few breaths, lengthening and deepening the twist. You should feel a really good opening in your side body. You can even move your arm around a little bit to feel the sweet spot. Just the goal is to keep your heart turning up towards the ceiling. One more inhale, exhale. And come back up to standing. Again, another wide-legged forward fold. This time, maybe take a bind behind your back or just some sort of a different bind. But this is a great heart opener and chest opener and shoulder opener. Got my hands clasped behind my back. You can grab a towel or a belt or something like that, and then fold forward. Again, reminder, keep softness in your knees, a slight bend. Two more inhale and exhales. Try to fold a little bit deeper with each exhale. And release. And roll it on up to standing. Okay. One more pose on each side. This is called pyramid. So I'm going to show you to the side. I have my feet about 2 feet apart, and my front toes are facing forward, and my back toes are maybe at about like 10 or 11 o'clock. And you can put your hands on your hips, or you can grab your opposite elbows behind your back. So notice here, I've got my opposite elbows or opposite wrists, or whatever feels good for you. And also, this is another chest opener, heart opener. And lift up and fold forward. Keep your chest lifted, and you can fold, keep the softness in your knees again, just like before. Don't lock them out. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen. Keep that uplift in your chest versus rounding over. And take a twisting triangle. So bring your left hand down to your shin or your calf and reach your right hand up towards the ceiling. So this is a good twisting pose, just to wring out. Just imagine wringing out all the stress of the day, get rid of it. And release that and roll up to standing and switch sides. Bring your left foot forward. This time I'm going to take a bind on my hips. I like this because it helps to assist squaring my hips to the front. All right, so my feet are about 2 feet apart. Front foot's 12 o'clock. Back foot is around 2 o'clock, and fold forward. I'm keeping my chest lifted, and just put your gaze just slightly ahead of you on the floor. Pull your left hip back and your right hip forward. Connect to your breath. Lengthen and deepen. Lengthen on your inhale, deepen on your exhale. It's a twisting triangle. Come, bring your chest back up to parallel. Take your right hand, put it on your shin or your calf, and reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. And release that, and roll it on up to standing. And we are complete for today. If you need to jump, go ahead, or if you want to stick around for another couple of minutes of some intentional breath work that will help get you down, relax you, and get you ready and wind you down for the rest of your day. All right, see you in a minute. All right, so time for a little breath work. So like all breath work, or almost all breath work, the goal is to get you into your parasympathetic nervous system. Your sympathetic nervous system is where you're going, doing, fight, flight, all that kind of stuff. And your parasympathetic nervous system is about rest and digest. So you definitely, towards the end of the day, want to be focusing your breathing on getting into your parasympathetic nervous system. And so our breathing exercise today, we'll do 4 rounds of it, and it is called 4-7-8 breathing. You're going to inhale for 4 counts. You're going to pause for 7 counts, and you're going to exhale for 8 counts. So we'll do that 4 times through. Eyes open or closed, whatever you're comfortable with. All right, let's go. Inhale for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, inhale for 4. Pause 7. Exhale 8. Inhale 4. Pause 7. Exhale 8. Two more times. Inhale 4. Pause 7. Exhale 8. Last time through. Inhale 4. Pause 7. Exhale 8. Very good. All right, namaste. Look forward to seeing you next time.